Dayville. I'm in Dayville, Connecticut. So Night Cruiser MA is in Dayville, Connecticut. I feel like the world should explode right now or something. It seems weird. So we have just left the Vanilla Bean Cafe. It's someplace that Joe has wanted to take me for a while, because he said it's just a really nice ride. It's only about an hour away. And he was right. It's been fantastic. I expected to go there, you know, eat for about 15 minutes and come back, but actually, as it turns out, it was a just a really fantastic place to be and meet other motorcyclists. Met so many people there, just really, really nice people. People from Connecticut, people from Rhode Island, people from Massachusetts, and in fact, we met one couple that lives one town over from me in Massachusetts. And what's cool is, and I'm going to post a picture, hopefully I'm doing that now. What's cool is that they have a trike, and they actually have a doggy sidecar on the trike. And I kid you not, it's just the coolest thing. So, of all the motorcycles that were there, and there were a ton, this is apparently a very nice popular spot. Huh, more leaves turning. Very popular spot for bikers, and there were a ton. There were Ducatis there, and a lot of Harleys, and some adventure bikes. And but this bike, this trike, is what garnered a lot of attention when it pulled in because of the dog. I mean, it was just a little, maybe a poodle, and she had her own little sidecar, and it was really, really cool. That was a lot of fun. Just talking to them and finding out that they live so near me is, I mean, they probably live about, I don't know, maybe 8 minutes away from me. So that was neat. But overall, I mean, the place was great. The food was very good. I had a cheeseburger. Joe had a salad, because that's, you know, he's thin and I'm fat, so that's just the way we do it. But it was fun. And now basically he's just taking off on me is what's going on. So okay. Alright, I'm here. Show off. I'm here. Okay. I caught you. You don't have to do 12. I understand. Oh, okay. I do understand. There is a corner here to be had. So after doing this ride, or at least I'm a little over halfway through it now, this is a ride that I absolutely have to do again, and maybe often, I guess I would say, because it has been fantastic. We must have spent 2 hours at this place, talking both to each other and also just to all the other motorcyclists that were there. It was just, it's been really nice. So that was actually such a nice time of just kind of talking and chatting with other motorcyclists, and also just getting a chance to talk to each other, because we just don't really get a chance to do that much talking, Joe and I. So he actually brought up something kind of interesting that I hadn't really thought about, and that is the fact that he said he he has found a couple of hobbies over the last few years that he really, really enjoys. And one of them is photography, and the other is motorcycling. And he said, this is the part I hadn't really thought about because I have the same hobbies. And he said what dawned on him is that he's really, really lucky that those two hobbies happen to go together very, very, very well. And it's true. I guess if I had a bike that had a little bit more ability to carry gear than my current bike, it would be hard to get a tripod in this bike. I could combine those two very well. I could combine scenic photography and motorcycle riding, and that's something that I have to really give some thought to, because it's true, I could be riding along and just see a really nice thing, and I could probably pull over and very quickly get to my stuff and take a shot and not really be in people's way as much as you are when you're in a car or a truck. Because I've done that. I had an SUV, and I used to really want to get into photography as a business, but then, you know, doing scenic photography in New England, it's like trying to sell ice to Eskimos. It's just not something that is very, and this was like 15 years ago, before the web really took over the idea of photography. So fortunately, I don't look at it as a business or anything like that. That would be stressful, I think, to me. But I love it as a hobby, and so I may end up having to you know, give that some thought, doing some doing some photography and motorcycling at the same time. And I'm really, you know, now that I'm just feeling a little bit more comfortable with these longer trips, I'm really, it's like a whole new world is opening up to me here. I'm really enjoying it. Huh. I just thought of something as I go over all these bumps. Before we left the Vanilla Bean Cafe, I picked up a drink. I've always seen it, but I have never really tried it. It was like Orange Gina. Oh my gosh. I think it's called Orange Gina is what it is. And oh dear. It just occurred to me that I think there's a chance that that may be somewhat carbonated. And that's going to suck, being in my saddlebags and getting all shaken up.
Just before we get to 295, there's going to be a stretch of road where it's bumpy.
Okay.
Heavy things that go across it and bumpy.
Okay.
I hope it's not going to annoy you too much.
Nah. I've got an air cushion. I'm good. There is no way that that's a two-cylinder bike. That bike is quick. Oh my gosh. How can it be a two-cylinder bike? And it's a 1200cc engine, and that thing takes off like a rocket. Makes me a little bit sad. I realize it's lighter, especially with me on this bike, but it can't be, that bike can't be less than, I don't know, 450, 500? I gotta check that out when I get home. I guess first I have to figure out what bike he actually has, instead of just throwing most of the letters in the alphabet and going from there. I'll tell you one thing. If you told me that I had to make this ride every single Saturday, I would jump up and down with excitement. That's how nice this ride is. Of course, in this weather as well. The heck was that? Just got splashed by water. I wonder if the car going by had like a windshield wipers going or something, you know, cleaning their windshield. That's all I can think of. I just got random water spots on my arm. Oh, what a horrible smelling RV that was. Oh. Ugh. Get out of my helmet. Bad smell. Bad smell. he wants to pass. I can tell he wants to pass. I don't blame him. Can't do it right now. Yeah, Joe is of a like mind here. It's like, okay, this guy's doing the speed limit, maybe just slightly under, and that's just not going to do. Can we do it? Yep. Oh, all three of us did, even the Harley guy behind me. I love it. That's fantastic. So the guy behind me is, I think he's smoking a cigar while riding, which makes that 2 people now in 2 days that I've seen smoking a cigar while riding. That's an interesting choice. I'm trying to picture, I can't really picture the dynamics involved in that, but if it makes you happy. I'll bet you that's one of the bumps that he warned me about. Wasn't like the most pleasant thing I've ever experienced. Oh, oh, that was enjoyable. Oh, good grief. Really? So there's just going to be like these 4-inch hills in the road? It's like I'm hitting a speed bump at 40 miles an hour. Wow, check out these things. Wow, even listen to them if you can. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Wow. Oh. I'm very glad that he warned me about them, but aside from doing about 10, there isn't much I can really do about it. Oh my goodness. Oh. Holy carp. Oh. Yep, I'd wave, but we're all kind of dealing with these nut crushers here. Oh my gosh. Oh, not on a bump. Don't give me this on a bump. Yep. Oh, not on a bump. On a curve. I'm like, don't give me that bump on a curve is what I meant to say. Don't give me a bump on a bump. That's what it feels like I'm going over is a bump on a bump. Oh yeah. That's the stuff right there. Alright, go ahead. There you go. What do you think? One more? Yeah, there we go. Ah.